Sanchez ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, there's Cousins. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. On play action, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Play fake. Cousins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Minshew and the Colts going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Minshew. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Minshew. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. And it's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Madison. Oh, what a move. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. Like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Oh, this is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Minshew's throw caught by Pierce. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. And he's got Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down is Minshew. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And Minshew going to get him to the line quickly. Looking to throw. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun is Minshew. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. First down, here's Cousins. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A first down throw for Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action. Cousins. And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? A gain of 32 that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan
This has been a hard-fought battle thus
Sports
far.
halftime
Just the one
report.
touchdown
Coach.
to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another. It was a strong first half for the veteran quarterback, Kirk Cousins. His touchdown run was the lone score of those first 2 quarters as his guys hold a 7-0 lead. Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half, and to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Back to Taylor on first down. He can't get him down. And he he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On second down, it's Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Minshew on first and 10. That's complete to Pierce. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Well, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Play action now. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Here's Madison running left. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, Cousins out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. A field goal would give them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off. First and 10, Taylor now.
And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
Here's second and 5 now from the 37.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Indianapolis. 2nd and 5. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Wiggles free. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. Well, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And shutting him off now open field. And he'll maneuver his way up to the 40 for a pickup of about 3 yards.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Minshew, 1st and 10. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And partner, the type of game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Here's 1st and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Here's 1st and 10. Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And it's... So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
Not bad for a 4th-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play fake. Cousins rolling to his right. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 4th down. Cousins. He'll buy some time right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.